I don't know why I do it twice, but 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So back to what we were talking about. You already know. Do that again? Something happened?
Yeah, I moved the mic.
All right, cool. So you already know Giselle's 2 hours late on a Sunday, but it is what it is.
I mean, if you really want to talk about it, I'm days late.
Days late?
Because I should have been here Wednesday.
Oh.
Right. Sips water.
Give me time to think, like the Twitch commercial. What's that Twitch commercial when you need time to think? You just Snickers or something, whatever. You take a bite of it and you chew it like you don't know what to say. But yeah, well, good thing is we're not friends.
Definitely not friends.
Somebody probably looking at us and like, what do you mean you're not friends? What the hell? Where are they going with this? This is the I've been losing friends and finding peace episode. So we're talking about friends and how many of us have them. Do we need them? And how useful are they? And what's the point? For me, I don't know what the point is. I think it's an overrated aspect of life of having friends and labeling people friends. I think the person that does the labeling or the person that labels themselves as somebody else's friend, I think that's weak. Like, why would you do that? Like, I wouldn't automatically assume that I'm your friend. I'm like, yo, Giselle, we cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? We cool. Like, because I watch so many friendships that are like, that suck. Like, I'm looking at people who, when they're around me, they're different people. But when they're around their friends, they got to be like how their friends want them to be. And I'm looking at them sometimes like, don't you want to be free? Don't you want to be free? Like, don't you want to say forget them and just be yourself? Do you know you can drop all of them and find people to replace them? Do you know all your friends are replaceable? I
mean, but who would replace them? Friends? Real friends?
More quality people. Like, call them friends, but
and you wouldn't call them friends?
I'm not calling nobody friends. Like, I'm not doing that. I'd rather just say, like, I deal with cool people that I think that are cool.
So you're saying you don't have any friends? That's what you're saying, right? You're just cool with certain people.
I'm just cool. I'm being myself, and I can't say that for everybody else. That's how I look at friends or people that I'm cool with. I know I'm going to be Ronald all the time, and I'm stronger than most people mentally that I deal with. So nothing that they say can break me or bother me, but I can't say the same thing goes for them when it comes to me.
So then how much do you hold back as a cool person, not a friend, with your cool people, not your friends, when you're around them or when you're having a conversation?
A lot. Like the whole other half of what it takes to really be me and who I am. It's a lot. I mean, yeah, it's a lot. I don't know, man. Do you have friends?
Yeah.
Good for you. It's like yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I do have friends. Very few.
You can count them on one hand.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. That's cool. Now, and you can be yourself around them wholeheartedly, like, right?
Yes.
See, that's the thing. I think it's easier for maybe not. I'm not saying it's easier, but I think it's a lot more difficult for a guy to do that with another guy. Like, it's easier for me to be friend or be cool with females than it is for me to be cool with like a guy.
I would say that for myself though. It's easier for me to be friends with men.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I think that with women, for me, I guess because I'm a woman too, right. If I say something, I know I'm going to hurt their feelings or make them feel bad or, I don't want to do that. And I feel like, it could start something else. Mm. But I do exercise honesty as much as possible.
Oh. See, I guess women can do that. I don't think you can really do that with a guy. Because even if you're being honest with yourself, it's just like, I don't know. It's not like a competition. At least I find myself like in situations where it seemed like there could be a friendship, the other person like relaxes into the friendship, but I never relax into the friendship because it's like, you don't really know me, man. Like at the moment's notice, I'll cut you off for the next best person. So you laughing, I'm dead serious, and that's messed up. I suck as a person for that to other people. But if that's the case, I don't care. I want to make my life better.
Okay, so let's say you do cut someone off for whatever reason. Is it
I
because
don't.
somebody better comes along?
No, I don't cut nobody off. I just never put them on. Like I never cut them on really.
Oh, okay.
They felt comfortable into a relaxing friendship or something like that. I can't do
Where
that.
they're like, okay, me and Ron are friends, and you're like, no, we're just cool.
No, it's sort of like that in my head. I say it. I never say it to them. I let it be. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I just go with the flow. But in my head, I'm like, so don't for 1 minute think that if I have an idea, that I'm not going to express my idea because me and you are cool, or you know, or like tomorrow I could change my mind about you and just decide to go the other way. I don't want too much. I don't like that friendship is a commitment.
It really is.
Yeah, I already got a commitment. I'm good. I know what commitment is like. I know what commitment is like. I got one commitment. That's good. I'm fine with that. Too many commitments, I'm like, nah, man. I guess if it's like commitment, if you talk about cheating, like I'll tell a friend I want to cheat on you anytime I get a chance. As soon as I find somebody that's better or more interesting conversation or whatever the case is, I want to go after that. And then my thing is, I think you should do the same thing too. See, it's different. That's the difference. I think you should go after what's best for you, friends. And
Yeah, I think we should all be doing that.
Right. But don't waste your time with me if I'm telling you that that's the type of person I am. Like, that sucks. I would think it sucks hearing this, right?
I mean, but if you are beneficial
Very.
and you have great qualities, why would they go seeking elsewhere? Or
That's to my point.
how many more better people can they find?
That's my point. So how can isn't it unfair for me? Is it unfair for me to just be friends with anybody when I'm supposed to probably be sharing my talents and my ambition and stuff with people who are like me? And I'm probably seeking that type of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So it's not fair for me to share all of my greatness with a regular degular.
I agree.
Damn, yeah, we gotta disagree on something. All right, let me say something I don't like. I hate people. It's like, you disagree with that?
Yeah.
All right. Most people are standard.
I agree.
Damn. you know what I was looking up before you came? Because you came in late. So it's like,
You had so much time to do research.
But I was thinking, no, seriously, I was looking up and I did it quickly and people probably gonna be like, oh, no, this person had friends. I looked up how many friends did Jesus have? And I read something that was interesting. They got a whole bunch of stuff, but I read something that was kind of interesting. I looked up how many friends did Kobe have? Michael Jordan, Tom Brady. I looked up these people and it was like,
Why those people?
because sometimes when I see these people, like everybody thinks they're nice and they're good people. I'm like, yo, there's no way you could be that good and really care about other people like that too much. Like, you're into your your path and your journey. Like I said, I don't know what it is, but I kind of feel it a little bit. Like, you want people to be like caring and stuff like that. Yeah, you care, but as far as like I'm not one of those people that I know for me that's like maybe it's affectionate, I guess. I don't know. No. I wouldn't want to say
I mean,
that.
you don't have to be affectionate with your friends.
I just don't want to waste time with people. I cap people off. Like, and it's not fair. Like, I analyze it. I'm very analytical. Some people have a ceiling with me. Like, I'm like, okay. Like, for instance, not necessarily you, but let's say, okay, Gisela, boom. This is what I do with people. I say, Gisela, boom. All right, so cool. We've been hanging around for a while. Yeah, but she don't even go this far. I'm going to be past that in a few days. Do I still keep fucking with Gisela? I just want somebody to keep moving, just as ambitious. That'll make it work for me. If you're just as ambitious, then we're both moving. You understand? We're both moving. We're constantly moving. We got something. I just find that people don't like doing that.
Maybe you haven't found somebody that's worth being your friend.
Nah. Nah, I don't.
No, you don't think that could possibly be it?
No, I kind of, the way I look at myself is like, and I'm being lazy, so I'm hard on myself because I know I can do better. But I see myself like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, God, Kobe Bryant, Tom Brady, like the greatest motherfuckers. Like, I got studying to do. I got things to do. You know, every single day, my time is like, it's for something. It's allocated to reading or whatever it is. Like I got a mission. I got to see what I can be. I don't have time.
So can Tom Brady and Kobe Bryant be friends?
No.
No.
They busy.
They're too busy.
They too busy. And I'm not saying I would want to be friends with them neither. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing my own thing. Like people who are like me, I can't be friends with. They doing their own thing too. I got my own pride. You know what I'm saying? That follows me, that does what I do. That's how I look at it. What's the point?
Well, do we really need friends? Is it necessary to have friends?
Friends, maybe not, but relationships with people, yeah, I guess. That may sound crazy, but yeah, you do need each other. Like we all need each other, people.
So you need that pyramid. You need the people in the pyramid.
And
like acquaintances.
I'm actually saying that because it's cliche, and I know like nobody really refuted that good enough. So I didn't even take time to refute it. But as I'm saying it to you, I'm like, do I really believe that?
Like, wait, do I need those relationships?
Do I need those relationships? Need?
I mean, seriously, do you? I think, yeah, we need people.
I don't know. I look at it kind of like a barter system or a trading system. Like when I'm coming to a relationship, I'm very confident what I'm bringing to the table. I'm like, yo, I'm bringing a lot. I want to know what you're bringing. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of looking at like, not necessarily saying it, but I'm evaluating it. And as soon as I see it's not something that's going to help me like go further, it's kind of like in my mind, I kind of like, oh, all right, that's just a regular person. That's just a regular person you meet. You don't have to fall in love with the idea of being friends because you're close with each other and you're around each other all the time. You don't have to fall in love with that idea of being friends. No, we're not friends. You know, I know most people that know me, I could say a whole bunch of things that I really feel. Probably when I'm angry, though, that they'll get upset and then judge me and never be friends with me or cool with me or whatever the case is. I know that. Like, I'd be friend, or I use the word friend loosely because I can be friends with anybody. I swear, anybody watching this would know me. Know that I can be friends with you if I wanted to. It's easy with people. Just say what they want you to say, be the way they want you to be while you're in front of them, and they feel real comfortable. Give them a compliment that lasts for 2-3 months, and then now you're friends. You're not fucking friends.
They'll be like, yo, Ron's mad cool.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He's an arrogant prick that only cares about himself and people that are special. Yeah. No, he's not. I learned that a long time ago, man. Not a long time ago. I realized it recently, but I've been acting this way a long time ago. Like I've never like really wanted to be close with people. I'm like, for what? You're gonna hold me back. I can't be as creative. I can't make mistakes. You know, I'm the type of person, right? I want to do something on purpose that I know I'm gonna mess up on. But if you have a friend with you and you don't understand and tell them that part of it, they looking at you like, yo, why would you do that? Why would you do that? It's like, I want to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to make this mistake. This is the way I want to live my life. I don't think enough people do that. You want to live it on your terms. And if you're going to come with me while I'm living it on my terms, then yeah, you cool. You could jump on. But yeah, I'm not looking.
Yeah, so real friends definitely are going to stick beside you.
Real friends. I don't
You
like,
don't believe that anybody could be a real friend to you?
No. I just want you to be a person. Just be yourself. It's the best thing you could do for me, because that's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to be a friend. I'm trying to be myself, which is actually a cool, caring person. That's the thing. That's the catch-22. I'm a cool, caring person. I want what's best for you.
So you could be a good friend, but other people can't be?
Well, I'm not going to check up on you, make calls and do all those things. I'm not good to catering to needy people. So if you're a needy person, then no, I'm not going to be a good friend. If you're a person that can be okay with hearing from me when I feel like calling you, which is maybe once in a blue moon and no big deal, you know, then fine. But then, you know, a lot of people, they feel a certain type of way. Yo, nobody checked up on me. You hear it. You ain't check up on me. You ain't check up on me. Like, no.
No, I do go through that with some of my friends.
Yeah.
Maybe one or two that are constantly complaining that I don't reach out. I don't hang out with them. I don't call them a lot. And it's just like, I'm busy living my own life. And at that moment, I could actually be calling somebody else every day, because that's just my friend, I guess you would call it,
right,
for that moment in time where you're like constantly hanging out with that person and having conversations with that person. And That's just the way it is. And if you can't handle that, I don't know what to tell you.
Man, that's tough.
Because that's how my life usually goes. Like, I do have people that I call my friends, but I'm not talking to them all the time.
Right.
It could be like a year before we talk again. But I still call you my friend. Like, we're still cool, yo. That's my friend. Because we've had those moments where we've had our time.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. You had your moment in time, whether it was a couple of months,
where
a year,
we hung out all the time, where we were on the phone all the time talking, and then that went away. But you're still there.
You trying to knock the mic over, God.
You're still there. You're just not here with me right now.
Right, but
you can always come back if life, allows that.
And just pick up where you left off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
Yeah. Sometimes, I agree with you on that. Like I've had relationships with people where it's like, I'm always good. Like everything's always good, but I'm going to leave. Like I'm always moving. It happens. And I mean, I have deep connections with people. And sometimes I feel like, damn, I wanted this person to feel like I slighted them because I didn't check up on them after years and years and years. But the last time I remember we chilled, we had a great time. We having good times. But it's just like, I knew like going into it that I'm not the type of person that's going to be around forever. Like I want to be in my own head. I want to do what I want to do. I don't want to have no like restrictions based off like a regular human's opinion. I don't want to have nobody else's opinion involved in my shit. So, it sucks that way. But for that reason, I don't really develop like deep connections with put labels. I develop deep connections, but I don't put labels on like what other people consider a friendship.
Because you think labels come with responsibilities.
Oh God, do they? Don't they?
Yeah.
I'd rather just call you, that's my people. People's
I mean, it depends on what kind of person you are, right? Because let's say I don't know, driving somewhere and I get a flat tire. So now I need help with whatever. Maybe I don't have a spare. Maybe I need help with the spare, whatever the case may be. Now I have, I don't know, 6 people that I can call. Can I call you?
Yeah, see, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's easy for me. Like
that's easy for you.
Yeah. I'm very beneficial, but
right.
But I'm not there for you in the tedium, in the nuance. I'm not there for you for your nuance.
So that's great. I can deal with that.
I can deal with that, right?
Listen, even if you're not able to come help me with this tire, I don't consider you less of a friend now.
No, I got you for the tire. That's what I'm saying. No, I got you for the tire. That's one thing. Like I like doing stuff like that. I like that stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So don't go get a flat tire. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is,
I know who to call when I do get one.
I like that stuff. But what I don't like is I just don't like certain things. Like I guess it's energy, man. I don't like people, man. Like helping people and doing that, that's dope, man. Like other stuff I just don't like. Like now because I helped you with your tire, now you could call me and I gotta listen to you. We gotta be on the phone and like talking about what? What are we talking about?
Right.
What
are we talking about?
Right, what are we talking about?
And this is why I don't talk to my friends like that every day. Because
like,
what are we talking about every day? Or all the time? What are we gonna talk about? The same thing? Even with my dad wants me to call him to talk about what?
What are we gonna talk about?
Like unless we're doing something together, that we're building something together, and we're working on a project, or we're helping each other out, like grow. I don't see what's the point of me being on the phone with you every day, or checking up on you all the time. Nah. I gotta check up on you all the time.
Nah, you don't gotta check up on me. But see, I'm
if something's wrong, you call me and let me know.
Let you know, like yo. I ain't gonna say why you ain't check up on you, but like, yo, these are things that messed up, or things that I need help with this. Be more direct with it. It's kind of like with the mental health, and we talk about mental health issues. It's one thing to say, yo, I got mental health issues. It's another thing to say, look, Giselle, I'm suffering from depression, and here's the reason why, and this is hard for me. And it's different.
Right.
So that's all I'm saying.
But then you have those friends like that are so inconsiderate to you. They might be going through something and they expect you to be there every day. They don't even stop to think whether you might be going through something. Mm. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody goes through their own shit.
Yeah. But it's okay. I'm useful. Like, I'm useful. Like, you come with me with certain things, I got you. But your free time and the nuanced stuff, those conversations and stuff I say for those people I really like fuck with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where I could be like ambitious and different things and they don't make me feel like, I don't know, I can just be free with conversation. Mm-hmm. That's not for everybody. Mm-hmm. But helping out somebody that is a friend of mine or whatever the case is, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm good when it's a direct thing. Like, if it's a direct thing, I know. Like, okay, yeah, that's no problem. I'm there for you.
And those friends you don't necessarily call friends, do you? I mean, you don't call anybody a friend.
Yeah, I say that's my boy or that's my people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather do that. Because, like, the friend label.
Because you can help anybody out, honestly.
Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, yeah. So it's like, you got to be careful. It'd be selfish. It'd be selfish of me to act like I'm not super valuable and super important and have meaning and purpose in my life. It'd be selfish for me to act like I don't know that that's truth and then share myself with everybody wholeheartedly instead of, like, you know, reserving myself for those individuals who are as ambitious and who can give me energy too. So I reserve myself for those people when it comes to, like, the friends or whatever like that. You know what I mean?
I think the problem with people is that they're not selfish enough.
Right.
They spread themselves too thin, and now it's like, what's left of them?
Mm. So what do you mean by that? Spreading yourself too thin?
I mean, like friendship. It's a responsibility, right? So now somebody might feel like after they did a 9 to 5 at work, which is a responsibility, and now they come home to take care of their family, which is another responsibility, they have to check on all their fucking friends, which could be 15 people. I don't know how many.
Right.
Even 5. That's a lot. By the end of the day, now, what time do you have for yourself?
You know, after we put this episode out, I'm gonna call a couple of people just to check up on them before they look at the episode. Because like I said, I call to check up on the people I don't know, man. I just don't like that friendship stuff. It's a setup, man. Like, why I gotta be somebody's friend? You know, I'm a 95. You know what I mean? Why I gotta be your friend? You a 70. I don't want to be friends with a 70.
You don't think that's a fair exchange, right? No. When it comes to friendship.
Of course, a 70 wants to be my friend. Of course, 80, anything under 95, of course, is beneficial to you to mess with somebody better, right? And I'm not saying, no, yeah, fuck it. I know I'm better. Like, that's the issue, and that's the funny thing.
So basically, in friendships, you expect an equal amount of reciprocation. How would you get that?
Well, for me, I would need to feed off of somebody else's ambition, and it's not going to be just with their words and what they say. That's the only thing with me. You can get that off of females, especially when I'm talking to a guy. Like I like being cool with females, but I'm talking to a dude. Nothing you say means anything unless you have congruency. I'm not a fucking female. I'm not about to fall for the shit. So after a certain age, I don't care how ambitious you are, you don't have nothing to show for it. So when did this ambition start? Mine started a while ago. You understand what I'm saying? So I just don't like to be around like wannabes.
And there's a lot of wannabes out here.
Yeah, I'm not into that shit at all.
For like what? Why would you be into that? You're so far from that.
Some harsh stuff to say, right?
That's not compatible.
No.
It's not compatible.
No. Mm-mm. A lot of people I could be friends with and be good friends with, I kind of like, I'm intimidated of them.
Why?
Because I don't know if I can be a good friend. Like, because I'm so used to knowing I'm not about to help out a 75 or people under me or like that all the time. That's not what my life is here for. I'm not doing that. I can help you through message and talking to you, but being in close proximity all the time and all that stuff, nope. Because you're watering down my 95. You know? Just do the law of averages. So I make sure I don't mess with a lot of people. There's not a lot of 95s walking around.
Would you be open to
a 90? Somebody that's a 90? It's like, no, it's like, go ahead.
No, somebody that could be, let's say, a 75, but that is actively working towards being an 85 soon, let's say, and that they do show the work. Like, okay, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing to do that.
So an intern?
And yeah, somebody, they may seek your message and your help in that way where you can guide somebody.
Like a disciple? I like that, but that's not my friend.
You know, like they're willing to be honest about who they are. Like, hey, listen, I know I'm not there yet. I'm not a 95 like you.
Yeah.
I am a 75, but I'm trying to get there. How can you help me? I'm working on this. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Are you able to be friends with that person?
If they came to me like that, I would have to feel their energy. Because I'll be looking at them in the face while they're talking, looking for any signs of like different type of body language that's incongruent with the words that's coming out their mouth. I'm not, like I said, I'm not into like people that are not congruent. Like, I don't like that. Like, you can still be congruent. You can still be wanting to do something, not have done it yet, but be congruent in your path. And let me see, like, what are you doing? What are you working? Oh, snap. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Those people, yeah, they're cool. I'm still more beneficial to them than they are to me. So how would that be? How would that help me out? I think that they can probably benefit from me from just watching and subscribing and hitting a like button. They don't have to necessarily be close.
So, I mean, who can you benefit from?
Better people.
Yeah, but then that'll be the same thing. They won't be able to benefit from you now.
So there's my point. No, you got a good point. I like the way you made it come full circle once again. So my point is, I look at myself like Messiah, Jesus, Tom Brady, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, all of those guys. I'm not looking to make friends. I'm not looking to. I'm not looking to make beneficial relationships. You know, that works better. Beneficial relationships, like, you know. I don't why do you need friends when you're doing stuff and you're making moves and you actually
need them.
Been successful with it?
You don't need them. I read you don't need them for survival. You just need them for social relationships, social interactions.
You know, it's crazy. I'm married, right? So commitment is big. I don't want to be committed to nobody else. I don't, man. I don't. Nope. Nope.
Hey.
Committed to nobody else's. Woo. Get you on point, yo. He said, hey. Oh, man.